Hey, this is Clint Arthur, and I'm making another Dan Kennedy quote book video. This is number 6, I believe. And, whoa, I have a good quote picked out for you. I love the music coming up behind me on 5th Avenue. All right, so I already picked out this good quote. All right, bear with me, it's worth it. It's the next page. No, next page. It is not, well, I'll do 2, okay? It is not the mountain we conquer, but ourselves. Sir Edmund Hillary. And then, this one I love. We have met the enemy, and they is us. Walt Kelly in Pogo, whatever the hell that means. Whoever the hell Walt Kelly is. But really, these 2 quotes are exactly the same. They're similar to the one from yesterday. We have met the enemy, and they is us. It is not the mountain we conquer, but ourselves. See, I'll tell you a story. This is a $5,000 story. We had a girl cancel on a $5,000 package. She's not canceling because of me. She's not canceling because of us. She's canceling because of her. See, she was not even able to start to attempt to climb the mountain of celebrity because she couldn't conquer herself. It is not the mountain we conquer, but ourselves. She couldn't even begin to climb the mountain of celebrity because she could not conquer her own insecurities, fears, and doubts. That's what it all comes down to. I just had a lunch with Grace Chang. We went to a place that Allie's friend Liz turned us on to. Beautiful lunch with a beautiful person who's not afraid to try to conquer the mountain. You know, this girl sends us an email. Oh my God, look at that dog on top of the mountain. Look at that dog. Let me see if I can show you. That dog is the king of the hill. The other 2 couldn't stay up. So look at this crazy thing. This is an art installation here. Yeah. Okay, so this girl sends us an email that says she's postponing. And the most best story that I ever experienced about why it's so important to do stuff now and not next year. I mean, I love these fucking morons who say to me, oh, I'll do it next year. Like, how do you know there's going to be a next year? Okay? Especially after COVID changed everything. There's never going to be next years for anything. When right before COVID, after Carnegie Hall, we went on our European tour, and during the European tour, Allie goes, hey, why don't we go to the Frank McCourt Museum, and we can see the Frank McCourt Museum as long as we're going to be in Ireland. So she made arrangements, and I said, okay, let's go. Well, lucky thing that we went, because when we got there was a big banner on the front fence. It said, closing forever on Friday, 3 days after we were there. If I had been one of those do it next year kind of losers, I ain't never would have seen the Frank McCourt Museum. I wouldn't have my picture with the bust of my great mentor. I wouldn't have seen his ashes, the ashes of the author of Angela's Ashes. You know, don't be one of those do it next year kind of people. If you think you want to cancel from something, at least have the self-honesty to say, I don't know, whatever reason you have for not doing it, at least have the honesty with yourself and with the other person about the fact that you're not going to do it. You're just not going to do it, because there ain't no next year. I love how do people actually have the chutzpah or the stupidity to say, I'll do it next year? No, you won't. Conquer the mountain now. You know, when I was a men's team leader, we had this guy, Fierce, and he had to transform. And he goes, I'm going to work on transforming. And I said, well, or you could just transform right now. To me and all the other men who were there in the moment, we all could clearly see that the moment of transformation was a moment. Transformation is a moment. Transformation doesn't occur gradually. Transformation is a moment. It happens in an instant. And that's why when people don't open the book or the product, I don't care, because the transformation begins at the moment of transaction. It really does. It begins right there at the moment of transaction. Now, obviously, you're going to get more transformation if you work hard at it, if you show up, if you do everything, if you participate in everything, you're going to get more transformation. But if all you do is transact, at least you get some transformation. If you want full transformation, show up for everything. Conquer your mountain. Conquer yourself.